Chapter 3. The Return. The road back to Alderan seemed shorter than they remembered, even though more than 13 years had passed since they had first traveled it, mounted on their uncle's horse. But the memory was strange. Certain curves in the path, certain twisted trees, or moss-covered stones still evoked echoes of childhood. They were no longer children. Kale, with a steady gaze and a weathered body, walked with his sword at his belt and a black cloak bearing the Arcanus emblem over his shoulder. Draven, shorter and thinner, carried a small leather backpack with flasks, maps, and daggers hidden beneath his clothing. His gaze was more calculating, but no less curious. The village of Varen was still just as poor, just as forgotten. Low stone houses, black wooden roofs, the smell of smoke and dung floating in the air. Some children played with sticks on the dry ground. Others watched them suspiciously from half-open doors. "Don't feel strange," Kale murmured. "This is how outsiders have always been viewed here." "We're not outsiders," Draven replied. "Just ghosts who have returned." When they reached the old cabin, their mother came out with a look of joy and fear. Lyra was more wrinkled, thinner, but her smile was the same. Tomar, already bent over and with hands twisted from work, was speechless at the sight of his sons grown into men. There were no speeches, only hugs, long, silent. That night they shared bread, soup, and memories intertwined with laughter and tears, but also silence, because poverty was still there, and although their parents were proud, the world had no place for two warriors without a cause. The decision. Over the next few days, Kale and Draven tried to help. They repaired tools, cleaned the stable, and defended the village from a pair of bandits who tried to rob it at night. But it wasn't enough. There was no future in Varen. Then a letter arrived. A northern rider passed through the village and, seeing the emblem of Arcanus on Kyle's cloak, told them about the Adventurers Guild in Kaer Morhen, the great free city to the east, a place where warriors, alchemists, trackers, and sages took on commissions for gold, for glory, or for their own good. They pay to find rare herbs, protect caravans, hunt creatures, escort nobles, the rider said. They even say they sometimes ask for help exploring cursed ruins. Kale's eyes shone. Draven simply nodded. That night on the hill where they had played as children, the brothers gazed at the starry sky. "What if we're not ready?" Draven asked. "No one is," Kyle replied. "But if we don't try, everything we learned on Arcanus will be lost in the dust." The next morning, they set out for Kaer Morhen, with few coins, some equipment, and many questions, and unaware that beyond the familiar paths, their destiny was beginning to be written in blood, fire, and impossible choices.